Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I woke up around 5 am. I went directly upstairs to my study room. I'd say I love the placing of my table because it is placed right next to the windows. And since I love nature, I usually prefer open room rather than the closed one, unless and until there is no noise coming. Since it was early in the morning, there was obviously less noise. I opened my arms to feel the touch of humidity from this sweetly blowing cool breeze. Finally, it was time to start my studies. Like I have already told in my previous videos, I do usually keep the notes which I will have to study in the morning aside by the night itself. Then I started studying. So usually when I started preparing for my UPSC, I had this thing in my mind ki how to study. Now that I have found the answer, I usually read once, twice, thrice, and then I make a notes out of it. And from that notes, I make a short notes for a temporary revision. Now you might ask, what is this temporary revision? I will tell you that later on. Now let us enjoy the sunrise. The people who usually wake up early in the morning for morning studies, I'd say that one of the best advantages is having this beautiful full view. The already grown flowers which are smiling and the thriving flowers which wants to grow under the inspiration of glowing sun. After this wonderful break, I'm back to studies. And on the table too, the sun rays were talking to my table as well as me. I enjoyed this free vitamin D from sun rays. Now let's get back to studies. So, about the thing that I mentioned earlier, that is the temporary revision. I found this concept all by myself. Basically, what I do is that in a sheet of paper, I write down the things which I am more likely to forget. I write down all those things in a sheet of paper and then I just have a glance at it and I try to form a short form for that. For the things for which I have gotten short forms, I write those things in a sheet of paper, that means a small sheet of paper, or in the sticky notes, and I carry that sticky notes to the class also, and I just have a glance at it and try to remember what was that actually. And then for the things for which I have not gotten the short form, I will have to revisit that temporary revision sheet again and again continuously for 3 days, and after that I just make a small note out of this whole temporary revision paper. But sometimes this temporary revision sheet can also become permanent revision sheet. After my studies were over, I got ready and I was ready for the day. Since these are my initial videos, I would really appreciate if you suggest in case any improvements, or if in case you need any kind of things regarding the UPSC preparation, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for visiting and let us design our destiny.